How far away are you?
I'm like 5 minutes away.
It's been a bit of a difficult year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been tough, it's been fraught. What have you learned this year?
What I've learned so far in this year is the real definition of self-care, really looking after myself, my mindset, my heart set, soul set, everything. Before I used to just think, having a bubble bath and having a glass of wine, that's looking after me. But I actually this year really understood that I actually really need to make sure I create peace in my area, within myself, be accepting with myself, take accountability for my actions and everything. So it has been a time for me to really just, realign myself and learn more about Jourdan.
You've always been sort of very outspoken about racism in fashion. And then this year, the Black Lives Matter protests happened worldwide. How do you feel about that?
Heavy, very heavy, because I was dealing with my own stuff, then dealing with everything that's going on in the world. It was a lot, so I had to kind of pause. But it was beautiful to see everybody coming together, communities coming together and really making a change and bringing their energy together to bring awareness and actually make positive change. And it's something that I've been vocal about since the beginning of my career. So it's nice to now see people to use their platforms to voice their views on it.
You led the way.
Well, someone had to.
Do you think that people have to use their platforms to be heard? Do you think they have a responsibility?
I mean, I can't speak for people. I can speak for myself. And I have a responsibility as a Black woman, a Black mother, a model, a celebrity, to use it in a way that is going to bring awareness to different things that's going on. For me, I have a responsibility, for sure.
Something a bit lighter.
Yay!
What's the most memorable achievement in your career?
Ooh, the Prada moment. That, for me, was something that I didn't even really understood it at the time, but I felt the energy in the room of like, oh, wow, this is actually a moment. This is actually history that's happening. But I just didn't understand it until afterwards. And my mum was like sending me like newspaper clips and it being everywhere. I was like, oh my God, wow, like this happened. So that's definitely one. And then another one would be me walking for Jean-Paul Gaultier when I was 8 months pregnant.
God, that was amazing.
Yeah, I was super, super scared. But the fact that I have that image and I have that to show Riley is amazing for me.
I remember being backstage and seeing you in that Prada show. And the whole world was excited because you were the first Black girl to walk the runway since, I think, 10 12 years or something.
Like that. Yeah, mad.
So it was a real special moment. And you were a real force for change then, and you are now. So I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you think designers are now more inclusive on the catwalk because of what's happened this year? Or were we getting there anyway?
I think we are. We have been getting there. So it's nice to see there is more different girls being represented. But for me, I want to see more. For me, it's about behind the scenes as well. Like going on set and seeing.
Me too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like recently, I've had 2 shoots back to back and there were like 2 Black photographers, which has never happened ever. And I was like, oh wow, like been in this game for like, I don't know, however many years. And this is the first time I am having a Black photographer, a Black team back to back.
It's not enough just having Black people on your Instagram feeds or in
Yeah,
campaigns,
it really
but
isn't.
behind the scenes.
Behind the scene, that's where it matters. It's been the first time that I've been on set where it's like, oh my God, I actually feel inspired. I want to be here. And there's a new energy making me want to. So it's like, it's nice and exciting to see what the industry is going to be like in like 5, 10 years.
You turned 30 this year. Has this milestone made you reassess anything about your life, your career?
This year actually has been prepping me for my next chapter. Like, I'm going to be getting married next year. During lockdown, I was doing acting classes. I'm like prepping myself. I'm doing therapy. So I'm prepping myself, giving myself the right foundation for the next chapter. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what this has in store for me.
I mean, you're one of my favorite women in the world, one of my favorite forces for change, and your car's here.
Okay. Get out.